I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my report for you, Libra, for the week of February the 20th. This is a big week. It's an eclipse week. We're in the middle of two eclipses, so it's a very exciting time. Right at the end of this week, we're going to have the solar eclipse, which is all about new opportunities, starting afresh, leaving the past behind, stepping into the light for you, whatever that is. And for you, it's in your solar sixth house. So it's a time where you want to look and feel your best. It's all about your well-being, your health and well-being, creating balance in your life, and all about your business and creating balance between business, your professional and your personal life, and looking after yourself. And ruled by Venus, Libra, the better that you look, the more dynamic you feel and the more successful you can be. So never underestimate, spending time and money on just looking and feeling fabulous, because that's your key to, move forward in a positive and abundant way. Now, right at the same time, at the end of the week with this solar eclipse, we've got in your relationship area, and it can be intimate relationships or just relationships with anybody. So you're ruled by the seventh house is ruled by Venus. Venus is, in this area of your chart now. So it's an indication that romantic relationships are sort of under the microscope now. And Mars and Uranus in this area of your chart are going to conjunct. So that's a powerful connection, a spark of light. Something can come out of the blue. You can make decisions. At the same time, Mars and Uranus, and this is happening at the end of the week, coinciding with the solar eclipse, are going to be right conjunct with Jupiter, or opposite rather, with Jupiter in your sign. So it's a powerful time. Things can really happen. Things can spark. You can have new developments, or you can simply just come to terms with things and make decisions that perhaps you've been thinking about or have been sitting over your head for a while. Now you're in a position to sort of go forward and make those decisions. There's also three favorable aspects with Mercury this week. Mercury being the planet of communication and commerce. The first one is with Jupiter in your sign, and this is very good for negotiations, for business, very good for you taking control, recognizing opportunities, and standing up, taking control, and moving forward with them. The next one is with Mercury and Uranus. Uranus right opposite there in your relationship area. Once again, if you've got a creative project happening, this is going to be really good to get that locked down in a favorable way, particularly as the last aspect with Mercury, which is midweek, is going to be with Mercury and Saturn. Saturn sits in your area of communication and creativity. So that gives me an indication that whatever you can lock down this week on a business level, particularly if it does have a creative feel about it, you can set it in and lock those terms in for the long term, okay? Not just this one thing that's happening. So be looking at a longer term association. It's great for negotiation for you, okay? So don't double guess yourself. Don't necessarily, or second guess yourself. Don't necessarily step back and let someone else do all the talking. This is your moment, Libra, to stand up and be counted, okay? This is a great week for you for love, business, money, standing in your circle of power, finding out what it is that you want, also making things happen that you've had on the drawing board and been working on for a while, okay? And with this eclipse, this sort of sets what you do now over this next week will set the scene for what happens over the next 6 months until we get the next lot of eclipses in August. Now we do have one square. I better mention that it's between, especially it's between Mars and Pluto. So it's a pretty heavy duty square. Can bring some challenges up between your relationship and your home life. Okay, so there can be something to work through there, but there's so much else going in the chart that it just means that perhaps you've got to work on something head on, bring it to conclusion so you can get through it. Okay, all right, so I hope you have a great week. If you want to find out how those eclipses are going to affect your life and your personal chart over the next 6 months, then you can book a private personal reading with me, but through the reading pages on my site at jenniferangel.com. Lots of free material there as well. You can get your daily, weekly, and monthly horoscope there. Okay, all right, love and luck to you. I hope you have a great week. Let me know how it goes. We'll see you next week.